Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my friends, family members, and subscribers all over the world. Yes, it's Johnny from Johannesburg, South Africa. It's that time of the week again. It's testimonial time. I just want to tell you a little bit more about the power of LifeWays. It reactivates your own stem cells in your body and adds new ones. As you can see on the slide, you'll only be able to get this product through one of us at LifeWays. We sit with 180 patents on the different products. So it's the only technology of its kind in the world today. And I want to invite you to the LifeWay family. So please like, subscribe, and share my channel to get a weekly testimonial automatically. So this is our miracle patch. That's how it looks. It's just a little band-aid that you put on the back of your neck, which activates your copper peptides in your brain, which in turn reactivates your stem cells to work again. That's how it is. That's all it is. It's an uninvasive patch, so nothing goes into your body. That's how the sleeve looks like. There's 30 patches in the sleeve. So that's how the X39. This is our miracle patch. So please like, subscribe, and share my channel. On my channel, I've got a landing page with lists of diseases, issues, and sicknesses going around in the world today. If you see one of the diseases on my landing page that refers to one of your family member, friends, or loved ones, there would be my number in the bottom of the video. Drop me a mail or WhatsApp or Telegram of which diseases, with the issue of which disease, and I'll send you live testimonials from all over the world from people that are using this miracle patch and what it does for them, so you can see for yourself. This is not a gimmick. You can see what it does for them, and then we can take it from there. Thanks a lot, and see you on the next slide.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body: how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Imagine investing in companies like these when they first went public and riding their growth to where they are today. Those who made wise decisions to get involved gained incredible wealth. Now it's your turn. When it comes to regenerative anti-aging science, stem cells are the future. And thanks to LifeWave, you are at the forefront of it all. Don't miss out. X39 puts you on the threshold of explosive growth in your business like no other product ever could. And all you need to do is try it and share it with others. The LifeWave X39 patch, an absolute breakthrough. For your body, for your business. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
Now,
I am Dr. Larry Prezant, vascular surgery, Phoenix, Arizona. We've known Steve and Gina for a long time, and when they contacted us, I said, no, not that.
so you were skeptical.
Very, very skeptical.
Okay.
They contacted us again, and I finally reluctantly, and then I started doing some of my own research. And the more and more I delved into it, having had experience with photobiomodulation, I said, gee, maybe this thing will work.
Incredible. Dr. Prezant, now you're a vascular surgeon. You deal with, veins. How about blood flow and for your heart? How do you feel the X39 does, or any other things that you've seen in your patients or your friends that have been applying the X39 since you started?
Well, the inside lining of all your blood vessels is called the endothelium. And when the endothelium gets inflamed, then you've got trouble. And this is where all sorts of things can start, like blockage of your carotid arteries, blockage in your heart vessels, blockage anywhere, even in the veins in your legs. And inflammation generally is the source of most disease. And I would just tell a kind of a personal testimonial story of my wife Leslie, who experienced a miracle on the X39 patch. And she had colonoscopies periodically. And one time the doctor called her and said, you got to come back from Colorado and have surgery in Phoenix. So she had the surgery, and luckily she dodged a bullet. It was very early. She was cured from that. Every 6 months after that, she had to have another colonoscopy, and it came back the same way. Inflammation. About 6 months ago, or 8 months ago, she had a colonoscopy, and the doctor comes in recovery, and he says, what the heck are you doing? Your colon looks like you never had Crohn's. She says, all I've been doing is wearing this little patch for a couple months. He says, unbelievable, and the biopsies came back normal colon, so we consider that our miracle testimonial.
You see, this is the medical patch that he's talking about. It's this one, X39. And even our doctors are having amazing satisfaction on this product. You see, even his wife, they couldn't do much for her, and look what this medical patch does. So as you can see on the slide, this is what happens to you. You have much better deep sleep, and this is one of the things. Your collagen level goes up in your body, which repairs your wrinkles in your face and skin, and arthritis in your joints and all that type of thing. So guys, this is a no-brainer. All you have to do is send me a message. I'll hook you up to this miracle patch, and we take it from there. Then you can send me some testimonials, your own testimonials, like the doctor did. Those are That doctor is part of our panel of doctors that we have in the Lifeway family. So even the doctors are saying they've never seen something like this in their lives before. So this is what happens. On the next slide, there's a testimonial, or two testimonials. One's my own, of this type of skin cancer. The lady had it in the back of her head and couldn't get rid of it. The moment she put the patches on, within days, the problem was solved. So that's the power of it. My testimonial is from a guy that lives down the road from me. He's got skin cancer on his face, next to his eye. And you'll see on those pictures there what it's done for him. And with a matter of 2 of these medical patches, what it's done. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next slide. Bye.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what happened to you? What was going on in your life? Who introduced you to LifeWave, and what's going on now? And so as you're talking, I can share pictures when you tell me to.
Okay. Well, my life has been a life of a lot of pain and muscle problems and just a lot of different things. And I've been looking a long time and dealing with a lot of different companies, like wellness companies and that, to feel better. I'm 67 years old, but I feel better now than I did when I was in my 30s. What happened, one of my major problems was in 2020, my doctor found my hairdresser found a spot in my head that needed looked at. So I went to my doctor. He referred me to a dermatologist. But at that time, COVID hit. So my doctor that he referred to me to got COVID. So we'll fast forward up to 2022. We went in May. My husband and I both went to have some things checked, and I had a basal cell carcinoma on my scalp. So I said, well, I'm going to get it checked. And the doctor that looked at it said, okay, it's not that big, couple stitches probably, and you'll be fine. So I went and had it done. It was more than a couple stitches. It was like 20 on the outside. I don't know how many on the inside of my scalp, but I was in excruciating pain. My friend Sharon Wetch and Andy Watkins, I'm kind of nervous.
You're doing great, Marcella.
She had tried to get me into looking into the stem cells a long time ago when she first got into it, and I'm thinking, like, I was one of them skeptical people thinking, I'm not having anybody's stem cells going in my body. I really didn't know exactly what it was. So my friend Sharon called me up about a month after my surgery. I was in excruciating pain. And she said, girl, I didn't know you had that done. And I said, well, yeah, I can't stand it. I had to soak it twice a day with vinegar and water. And it was horrible. I've had surgeries, but nothing like that. And the day I took the gauze off of the area, I couldn't believe what it was. It was like, it was big. You've got a picture of it, I think. The day after my surgery. You want me to show it now? Maybe we
Sure,
go ahead.
An idea of what this was really looking like. Hold on, let me see if I can get that picture right there. You guys see how big that is?
I know. Oh my God, it hurt so bad. And they sent me home with nothing except aspirins. And I'm going, I can't take this. But a month, it was like I said, it was a month later. Sharon came over and brought me 5 days worth of patches. She took a picture of it I think it's the one with the big.
Okay, I got another one of how bad it is. Look at that.
Yeah, that's it right there. When she came over, it was horrible.
That's what it looked like. Okay, hold on, slow down.
That's a month.
What it looked like when she came over?
Yes.
And how long ago was this after surgery?
It was over a month.
A month you were struggling with this. Okay, so you had surgery. I mean, I'm just saying, it's oozing.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Okay, so go on. So she comes over, she sees this, and then what happens?
And she freaked out, and she patched me up.
What did she patch you up with?
X39 and Eon.
Okay, and then what happens?
Then I did it for the next couple of days, and I couldn't. The very next day, after being patched, one day, I was out of pain. The one you're showing now.
What's this one?
That one is, I think, day 7.
Wait a minute. On day 7, it looks like this? After 39 and Eon? Okay, I just
felt like after 5 days, it felt like a baby's butt back there. And I was told I would not have hair growing in one spot because they had to do a, right? You see where that oozy stuff is right there?
Yeah.
That's where they did a skin graft. Because it was so tight, they couldn't stitch it back together. They had to do a skin graft. And
you must have had a big piece cut out, Marcella.
I did. It was, oh gosh, it was big. I don't know exactly. I felt, have you ever heard Velcro? You know, I was laying on the table and I go, what is that sound? He goes, I know, it sounds like Velcro, doesn't it? And I'm going, oh my God, that's my scalp. But they were pulling. I mean, I felt the pulling and everything. They were lifting it and pulling it and trying to stitch it and clipping it. And it was horrible.
Oh my God. Okay, so then you put the patch on, and this is one more time. This is the other picture I have. This is 8 days after.
Yes.
And from the surgery to when she came, that was a month. And from surgery, you were still oozing.
Yes.
Okay, so look at this one. Now, what's this one? This one was pretty amazing too. I just, tell me about, what's that?
This one is 10 or 11 days after. That area right there, they told me I would never have any hair. And if you blow it up, you could see little hair sprongs coming in.
You mean the part in the middle? That was the part that had the graft, right? That was
right.
So the part that was oozing 10 days later, did I say right? 10 days later, now
yes,
has hair coming out of it.
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy.
And you have a picture of my hair now.
I know I may, but I don't think I got that one.
Well,
for the 4 I got.
I'm just going to say that when my daughter-in-law came over, she goes, your hair is so thick. And I've not had thick hair since I was in my 30s.
I mean, I just look at you right now. I'm just saying, like looking at you now and looking at what your back of the head looked like then. Your hair does look.
I mean, look.
Yeah, show us. I mean, look at that. But shake it. I mean, my goodness gracious.
It's wonderful. My hair has not been this full. I just washed my hair. I didn't even blow dry it or anything. It's this.
I would say wound healing and hair X39. I don't know what else to say, doctor. I mean, Marcella.
I know, I'm happy.
How long have you used the patches total?
I've been on the patches since August. I started with the 5-day, and then I asked Andy to give me some more while my order came in, and she brought me some more so I wouldn't have a lapse. So I've been on since I think it was almost the end of the month of July when Sharon brought him over. It might have been 5 or 6 weeks into my surgery. It was so painful, I don't really recollect the exact date, but I know for sure it was 5 days to the time that my skin, after patching, felt like a baby's butt back there.
How many?
I mean, literally.
5?
5 days.
The people want to know, where did you patch?
I patched where on the neck, on the vertebrae, the eon, the vertebrae above, and then the eon and on the 7th vertebrae. X39.
You put X39 and EM right below the back of your neck. You just put it right there, both of them there. Is that right?
Yes. Well, one above and one below.
One above and one below. Got it. Wow.
And then
Yep.
I've been doing carnosine and Eon and X39 and occasionally X49.
Uh-huh.
I've even tried, I've tried the energy patches and I've tried the ice wave because I have other issues that I'm dealing with too. Because I've had neck surgery, I've had shoulder surgery, I've had a heart ablation, and a lot of inflammation in my legs, a lot of muscle tone loss, a lot of strength loss. I started bowling last year, and I was the most improved and the high scored. I mean, I was top on the league.
Wow.
And I had not been bowling since, gosh, 80s, because I fell and broke my arm, and I had no strength in my arm.
So, Marcella, what I'm hearing is that in 5 to 10 days, the wound heal happened at the back of the neck, and the hair got big and beautiful, and it does glow. And your skin looks great,
Yes.
and that honestly, Marcella, you got your strength and your quality of life back. So I want to thank you for sharing today, and we're going to now move it back to Dr. Stacy. Dr. Stacy.
Next one. Thank you. This is Marius. He stays 2 houses away from me. He's been battling with skin cancer for the last 2 years. He would walk past the house and on his way to the shop to buy food or bread for the homeless people, and they feed homeless people. So the first day I saw him, as you can see on the slide, I gave him one of my patches, and after 4 days, and he had a problem with his ankles. His ankles were very swollen. And Marius, after 4 days, you can see on the picture there how the sore that he's got on the side of the face, they've actually had to cut some of the meat away because it was getting bad. So after 4 days, that's how his ankles look and how the sore is closing up. It used to ooze, and he used to wipe the oozing down his face as he walked past the house. So then I gave him another patch, and 8 days later, his ankles were down to normal, and his sores virtually closed up. So that is one of my testimonials. My other testimonials is my main testimonial, that I had a friend, or ex-customer of mine, that we become friends, and he's been battling with colon cancer for 2 years. Every second week he would be doing chemo. At that stage he was doing about 10 hours of chemo every second week. And last year in July, when I saw him for the first time after the COVID, he was very yellow in the face, and he had lost a lot of weight, and he had no hair. And his name is Danny. And I asked Danny now, Danny, what's happening? You look quite bad. He told me that they found lesions of cancer on his lungs, so it spread to the lungs. And that's what reminded me of my promise that I made to myself to help people. And I joined this company, this Lifeway group, the Lifeway family we call it. And I got him patches. He was on it for about a month. He couldn't wear it while he was doing chemo, so he would only wear it when he wasn't doing chemo. And in a matter of a month of using the patches, He started getting hair in his face. He started getting the color back in his face. And they started seeing change on the cancers disappearing off the lungs. Today, which is about 3 months, 4 months after he started, he's now doing 1 hour of chemo every second week. He's got a full head of hair, quite black hair that he didn't have before, and he's back working in the shops. And he's got three tobacconists, and they've cut his chemo down to, like I say, 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours a week, every second week. He's got his colour back. He's, be able to work again. And he told me that in the week they were doing testing his sugar, and his sugar's never been under 5.8. They've tested his sugar now, and it's 4.2 and then 4.8. So his sugar level has dropped, and he's looking great. He's back at work, working in the shops, and it's something like that makes me believe that the life was sent here by above to help the people that are suffering after this round of disease that we had in 2021. Second thing, I also started taking the patch. I had arthritis in my thumbs. My wife also had it, and she's also on the patches with me. I don't take the patch very often because they're quite expensive here in South Africa. So we take them every 2 or 3 days. My wife went to a specialist for her sugar, and he said there was something wrong because she's no more type 2 diabetic, she's now pre-diabetic. So her sugar levels have come down. The arthritis in my thumbs, I can pick up a brick now with one hand, which I could not have done before. And my lung capacity levels have gone up because it was damaged with the COVID. And if you go to my website, the whole story of how I got involved with this is on there, so you can read all about it on there. And if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get every Sunday night you would get a testimonial from people that are on this technology and having great satisfaction and feeling much better. And so that's what what happened to me and my wife, and then Marius here. And then the other video below is of a friend of mine. Her name's Marlena. She stays in Krugersdorp. She couldn't walk into a shopping center for 7 years. But she's there, she'll tell you the story. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching this. This is a miracle patch. It's a non-invasive patch that you stick on the back of your neck. So it's a no-brainer, guys. Just take the chance, get the patch, stick it on, and send me your testimonials. All we try to do is to help people all over the world that are living in pain, suffering, and having a hard life. This is on the slide here. You can see it's clinical studies that's been done on the product. Now the product's not registered under medical. It is registered under wellness. You had to do that because of Big Pharma. Otherwise, they would have stopped us. So this is the clinical studies and what happened in the studies, and there's a result at the bottom. So guys, don't even think about it. My number is at the bottom. Give me a shout and I'll look you up to the product, and you can start helping your family, friends and loved ones to live a younger, happier, healthier life. So thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you on the next slide. Bye. Thank you, and hope to hear from you soon. Enjoy the week. Stay healthy and stay strong. Ciao.